Hello, my name is Magali Mendez. I'm from Mexico. I'm the principal of my own company. The name is SaaS Lighting Conception. SaaS means lighting, by the way. And I started in lighting design a few years ago when I was about to finish my architectural degree. And I decided to go to Italy to study interior design. So in Mexico, I took a diploma course in interior design, and in the last module, a famous, well-known lighting designer, Mexican one, he came into the classroom and he gave us a perspective about lighting to our projects. So in that moment, everything changed. I decided to change my plans. I didn't go to Italy and I stayed in Mexico. I asked him for a job. And I realized that I really wanted to become a lighting designer. So since that, I have been in the lighting field. Well, we work on all types and all sizes of projects. We have designed the lighting design for an elevator or for a cloakroom, or we have coordinated the whole lighting design for a city, or aim the lighting fixtures in a stadium. So it's not about the size or the type of the project that we would like to work. It's more about the love and the care that we put on the projects. I think every project is important, even though if it's really small as an elevator or it's big as a stadium. Well, I think light is an amazing and very complex subject. It can enhance architectural space, it can change human behavior, it can modify our perception, or it can influence if we want to stay or leave a place. So I think it's a very, very important subject, and it also has a very big energy impact in the world. So I need to be very conscious on how we use it and how we are considering people's needs or people, how we want to influence in people's health. And as lighting designers, I think that we need to be aware of this impact about human health, about how we can embellish and space also, and how we trigger emotions of the user. The future of lighting technology, it's a very big subject, and I think that in general, talking about technology, first of all, I think it's really important and it's there to be used. But I think we are losing a lot of human scale and human contact just because we are focusing a lot in technology. So exactly talking about human-centered lighting, in my opinion, we are losing human scale. We are just focusing on marketing strategies. And I also think that it's not only about changing color temperature, it's more that we need to go deeper about the human health and all the results that we will get if we just change color temperature. I think it's more than that. And instead of just go there and use it because it's there and it's available, I think we need to stop and be aware of all the results and all the consequences that we can have. So I think it's there, it's really important, but just we need to take it like easy. It's not like just go and use it. I love light art, and especially I love the natural light and day lighting. So I would love to spend like a whole year just trying to make something interesting with light art, with natural light, and also how natural light, how day lighting is affecting our health. I would like to make this link between daylight and artificial light, and just making something more interesting for us, for our spaces, and something that really links both. I think it's very important just to have this connection between both and artificial and lighting. And I would love to do something like amazing as I don't know, just with light art, as Olaf Eliasson's installations or James Turrell. I mean, it's unlimited budget and unlimited time, so it's time to dream. Well, I try to be proud of most of my projects, and because we really take care of the projects. But at the moment I have two in mind. One is like small store. It's a retail project, And the task was to redo the lighting design because it was a remodeling of the space with no budget. That means that we need to reuse all the existing fixtures. So it was a challenge because it wasn't easy. They had awful technologies and awful luminaires, but at the end we managed to do something really nice, and we managed to get some budget. The problem was that the architect, he said that he don't need any money for lighting. So when the client contacted me, he said, you need to do something nice, but with no money. So it was hard, and at the end we achieved to get some money to buy some LEDs. But I think the result was really nice. We are really proud of this project. And the other one was a theater that the main problem was acoustics. They had a really, really big problem with acoustics. So I worked with the architect integrating acoustic and lighting. So we end up with solutions, integrated solutions. And we are really also very proud of that project because at the end it was really nice, and we had a really little amount of time to solve this project because the theater was under construction already. So this project, in fact, was awarded in Mexico because of the lighting solutions. So we are also really, really proud of this. Well, I started the office 10 years ago, just in the middle of the crisis. So everybody told me in Mexico that it was not the right time to do that. But despite all the bad predictions, we're still here, we still have projects, we're going on. So that was the big challenge, that we had a very, very, very economical crisis all over the world. And the second one is that I have a small baby. So to get balance between family and work, it has been really big challenge because she's still small and she needs a lot from mom, and I want to be there and I want to have a quality time with her. But by the other hand, I need to travel, I need to go around, I need to go to meetings. So it's just the fact that you need to balance time and you need to really organize your work and everything that you need to do. So those are the two big challenges. As I mentioned before, it was this lighting designer that changed the role of my career. He's Gustavo Aviles. I worked for him for almost a year, and of course he was amazing. I was just sitting next to him. He was asking me for whatever, but it was amazing how he's working, how he creates, how he solves problems. So this is the very first big influence that I had. Also, Anne Boudon, which I met also 10 years ago. Since the first time I met her, and I went to a conference in Mexico, it was a very inspiring conference. And during these 10 years, she has been really, really influential on me. And she's very creative, and she's very, she's a professional that takes serious everything that she does. So it's very nice how she's working with the lighting field. And also you, Light Collective, I must say that, well, I think that there are people that think out of the box. So each time that I see that something new is coming in a new project or a new idea, I'm also amazed. I'm always, I always want to see what you are doing, because I think that it's something that is going to inspire me as well. Well, light inspires me all the time, from when the sun rises to the sunset. Is all the time. It's amazing. Natural light. It's amazing how light reflects into water, how it casts shadows, especially in the Nordic countries. It's amazing how you can see the light effects. So it is constantly inspiring me, and also how light gathers people and how light makes community is also amazing. I mean, community is always inspiring, like with conferences, with workshops, just chatting with people, you get inspiration. So it's amazing. Well, I think the struggle in gender is not only in lighting design. I mean, I think it's in the whole professions. And it has to do, first of all, with all the the woman itself, I think that we are not good enough sometimes. And thanks to projects like this, like Women in Lighting, I think we can support each other, we can empower ourselves, and that's really important. How we can make the change, I think we are making the change right now. You, with this project, are making the change right now. And this is a very good platform to communicate, to share, to see new people. There are a lot of amazing women all over the world that they do amazing things talking about light. So it's very good to have this platform and just to gather all this information, and so we can empower ourselves. And this is changing right now, I think, and it's going to change more with all these initiatives that we're having. Well, I think it's not only for all the amazing women, it's for the women in general. First of all, never give up. And second, follow your passion. I think that if you do what really passionates you, of course there are going to be a lot of challenge, and probably the journey will not be easy. But when you follow your dreams, more paths will open, and then you will find the right way to go to the goal. So it's a little bit cliche, but I think that when a door closes, and if you really follow your passion, another door is going to be open for you. So just follow your dreams, follow your passion, and never give up.